seems like audio levels are good, and so forth. We'll get rolling. As is tradition, I like eat lunch a couple hours before the stream starts, and when I start talking on the stream, all I do is burp, and it's gross. I'm doing all right. Yeah, it's close enough. Hi everybody, welcome to the 2 Hour Track Challenge. My name is Ben, as you're probably familiar, and I am going to try to write a song in 2 hours. And this week I don't particularly have a theme. I just kind of want to hang out and jam. I've been very warm and very stressed out about a lot of stuff. So, oh wow, that's a nice chord. Where can we go from that? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, no particular theme. I'm probably going to do something chill because I desperately need more chill in my life right now. And yeah, I guess let's get started. Why not? So I'm thinking, I really like that chord actually. This like, but where can it go from? There was one of my buddies linked me a, it's almost like goes to a 4. One of my buddies linked me a little piece of hardware that allows you to like create chords and stuff, and I thought that looked really cool. Because I'm not always the best at constructing chord progressions. Like usually when I create them, I can take advantage of them, but like, I don't necessarily always know what I'm doing when I actually make them. I don't know why I'm doing a filter on it. So one thing I was thinking of is having something that I can take and kind of like chop up. E major might sound cool after that. Okay, let me give that a try. Oh yeah, I see where you're going with that. Needs more stuff. I keep messing up that initial chord. Hey River, how you doing? I might have to try those. Those chords are really cool. Olson, how you doing, man? So this is like, you know, I might be able to like pull some like lo-fi hip-hop kind of jive out of that, you know. If I can remember the chords. I'm doing well. Kitty's doing okay. He actually ate today. He hadn't been eating for the last like day or two, and we were starting to get worried. But I'm just going to record while I do this, just so I actually know what the chords are, so I don't forget them. But he seems to be doing okay today, which makes me happy. What is that chord? Oh. Distracted by stuff all day. No worries, man. So it's like, I like this chord right here. This is a good one. Can I invert that up to this? Tertiary chord progressions, like C major to E major. Yeah, okay, so C major to E major to G? Is that what you mean by tertiary? Oh, that sounds really good, actually. I'm glad I'm recording. Huh. Yeah, no, I'm down for any suggestions right now. Like I said, I have a couple thoughts, but I don't really have any direction right now. So okay, yeah, that works better. No, that one doesn't work. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing. Minor chords is step down to major, so like E minor to E flat major, I think could be powerful. Yeah, you guys are full of good ideas today. I wish I was more competent at music theory to like. Yeah, so the cool thing about that. But I kind of like the idea of going C, E, G, F, which doesn't really work as like a full like return back to C. But if you can get the see that like you need that to be like a like 11. Okay. And then There's something in there, but it's just that that leads so hard back into the It's getting there. I mean, that sounds really nice by itself, but we want to have like a turn at it at some point, so. And every time. There it is. So what? Oh, River, I haven't set that up yet. I need to. Okay, so it's... I mean, I could also go like... Sorry, that's it's kind of boring to listen to. I'm just trying to figure this out right now. I think that we can work with this and see if we can pull something out of it, and then I kind of want to like hard record it to audio so I can just start chopping it up. Yeah, okay, so it starts here. I actually do this quite a lot, which is, you know, okay overall. It's just, I also realize that I probably have pedal commands in here that I'm going to have to get rid of. Yeah, let's just go like that for now. Make things a little bit easier. Maybe this isn't going to work. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet. The pedal is also stuck on, which... Okay. Work. Let's try this again. I don't know why I tried to save it. It's an empty project. Hey, Jan Vaness. I can't remember how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. But hello. Nice to see you again. I might just go with that. That sounds way better, actually. Yeah, I know how it goes, man. Whoa, my mic stand's getting floppy. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice little turn. Just go like this. Well, I hope you've been doing well aside from being busy. This is just the 2-hour track challenge. So I challenge myself to write a song over the course of 2 hours, once a week, every Wednesday. Whoops, why is that on? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you've been sick, man. That sucks. Have you been enjoying the Factorio updates? I've played it a bit. It's a good time. Okay, let's actually just... Okay. Yeah, I haven't messed with the microphone things yet. One of the things I want to do is to get like an established base and open it up to multiplayer, and just have people like try to do a jam session with microphones. I don't know if it would work, but I think it would be pretty fun to try. Okay, so I said initially that I was going to like export this as audio. That would be a lot of fun, River. I actually have a server that I could set up for that. Yeah, so this is like... So this might be like a chill beach jam, like a River you implied, and I'm okay with that. Like I could use some relaxation. Yeah, I've been wanting to find more people to play Factorio with. If you haven't played it in a while, River, there's been a lot of updates, which is good. Oh, I'm not good enough with ukulele. Now we just have a Mario song. I'm going to lower the tempo, but this is actually kind of funny. I don't know why the tempo got so fast. I must have just tapped it out wrong. United Strings of Europe. I don't know if I'm familiar with that. During the summer sale. Yeah. Mario soundtrack is so good, though. I adore how they write Mario music. It's like, I can't say that it's like super groundbreaking a lot of the time, but like a lot of the music that they write is just so catchy, and it's so smartly written too. Like there's a lot of really good music theory applied inside of it. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty basic, but hey, I don't require all my songs to be like listening to Boo Waltz. Yeah, I don't require all my songs to be like. Why does that sound so stilted? It's like the swing is. Yeah, I guess what's happening here is adding the swing already doesn't really work in this style. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to watch more videos on like video game music and how it's produced because it's so smartly done. I added a little overdrive to this. I think it'll help. I'm also going to create a global reverb chain. So do you think with that little riff right there, we have enough to title this track already? I can't believe that took 20 minutes though. Also, I do apologize if you hear any background noise. I've got like 3 fans running in this room because it's very warm. Adds a really good amount of sparkle, actually. So I'm going to try to add a little shimmer. Yeah. No, it's actually a really nice day here today. It's just when I'm in the studio with the headphones and the light and everything else, it gets a little much. Celsius, I'm assuming. Which is a lot. Yeah, so what 34 Celsius would be? 34, 70, like 90 Fahrenheit? Lord of Hellfire. Haven't seen you around in a while, man. How you doing? You know, really, what this song calls for is more melodica. should have recorded that. Yeah, I'm thinking, I tried to add swing, and Ableton kind of acted really funny. I'm going to try it again, though, because I think that it's important. Maybe I needed a 16th note swing instead of a... Yeah, that's better. Sorry. I forgot that was right next to the microphone. I apologize for that. I usually like skip through these recordings afterwards just to see if I could fix something, and I realized that that's very loud and it's gonna blow everybody's earphones, your earballs off. So I apologize for that. Hopefully you didn't lose your speakers. So I'm gonna go like this. Plus, that's not the microphone that I used to record anyway. I use this guy. Hello. Yeah, it was like that. It's just like that. Add a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hello. This? You mean the automaton? Hello, my name is Automaton. It's so hard to tune. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, River, I actually did that in a prior song. I can totally do that again. Yeah, oh wow. There's sweet echo going on now. Yeah, I totally did that in a prior song. I made seagull sounds with it, and it was perfect. Yeah, what I'll try to do is I'll try to make a lead. Oh, I've done a couple beach songs. I honestly can't remember, but remind me after the stream on Discord, and I will look it up for you, because I know it wasn't a recent one, but it was definitely one that I've done before. Okay, so what does this sound like? It's just if I bring it up, it's so loud or so high pitched. I'll try to get it in tune. Oh, thanks, Alexander. It sounds like me trying to sing. Okay, so another thing I want to do is I want to make this a little bit longer so I have a longer loop. That echo is trippy. I'm not going to have the melodic and the other thing play at the same time. Oh, this thing's so weird. Yeah. No, I think... Oh, God. I think part of the charm is that it doesn't have frets. I've seen people play it very skillfully, and I have no idea how. But if you keep it, like, way in the background... Yeah. Oh yeah, River. People have done like full remixes with it. It's crazy. It's so bad. I don't know if I can keep that. I might try one more time. Nope. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. I agree that it gives it an interesting feel. It's just so granular. It's hard to get the right notes. Oops. Well, that's not gonna help. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, man. One more try. One more try. Well, that's a different pitch now. I could go really low. Its own theme and song kind of overall tells a journey of the traveler. I like that. We did it. Okay, so turn that off, duplicate, bring it down an octave. And that's one thing that I need to get better at, is like not having everything tonally perfect, because it doesn't have to be. I also need to add like drums to this, so there's definitely a lot more to do. But I agree, like having some kind of story. So maybe like right here we can meet the friendly crab or something, and something else happens. Da, 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 da. You know, I don't know if I have... I don't know the name of this song yet. The Friendly Beach Crab. Maybe I'll just go with that. Sand. Do I have any samples of sand? Sand Blaster? Nope. Sandwich Time. Oh, I think this is a recording of me making a sandwich, which is super exciting. So, footstep. I might just have some sound effects of footsteps. I think this is footsteps and jumps. Yeah, I made those a long time ago. Not super sandy. Oh, that one is. Although I think I was walking on snow, but, you know, nobody's gonna know. Yeah. I don't know how well this will work. But hey, that's part of the fun, ain't it? Okay, so this needs to be like here. That automaton is so off-key. Yeah. Maybe I can switch these around. Have that here, and then have this like right here. And that way, things are a little better organized. Okay, so I need actual drums in here too. So I want like a ride cymbal and then like a ghosted snare, something really, really kind of faint. So I'm going to go to the drum kits, go to my favorite Salamander kit, and there should be some ghost snares in here. It's just like some really kind of taps. And then I think there's also like a drumstick. Yeah, those are too much. Snare stick. Yeah. And then simple kick. Something really, really basic. I'm probably gonna get rid of most of the low end on that. Maracas. Yeah, I can bring in a shaker or something like that. That's a really good idea. I'm just getting a basic rhythm down here first. What do the rides sound like in this one? Maybe these sound better. Also, my head's getting very warm. Kind of like this one. Oh my god. It's the problem with this sample pack. I really need to go through and just like fix all of these intros because all of them are offset. Okay, River. Well, have a good one. Remind me about that Factorio thing. I'd like to try to set that up. I bought like a cloud server a long time ago, and I wouldn't mind trying to use it for something instead of just letting it sit there and me paying like $10 a month for nothing. If I can get something rolling with it, that'd be a lot of fun. It might even just be a creative world with like no biters, who knows. This seems way too happy. Yeah, no worries, Deacon. Hope your internet's a little bit better. Okay, so the one thing that's really bothering me now is the piano. It's very, very predictable. So I want to try to break that up a little bit, just like what I do with the drums. It's just a matter of just getting in here and changing the rhythms around a little bit. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're just kind of just messing around with stuff. And making it a little bit more interesting, because I really don't want that bass line to just be that. So I'm thinking about with that happy crab, how we're going to handle that. That's too much. This is the last one here. Let's just solo this for the moment. Oops, don't want to do that. That messes up my chord. Okay, and then we can like bring up the volumes just a little bit on each of these to feel like it's growing up into something different. And then that'll definitely help. That the bass line especially was okay, so if we take this, go like that. Okay, so let's try to figure out a chord progression here that would work. It's really not changing a whole lot around, which I'm okay with. I think keeping the general idea, but just kind of changing. And then let's then I don't know where I'm going with that. I like the idea. I can't remember who suggested it earlier. Is the moving down like a half step to turn a minor chord into a major chord. Yeah, it's too far back. That might be kind of cool. Or just something simple. Yeah, and like maybe, I don't know. I cannot keep rhythm to save my life. Why can't I do rhythms? This is why I would never be a drummer. I actually want to get a pair of drums, or a drum set, and try to learn to get better at rhythm, because this is kind of sad. I don't think this is going to work. I wanted to try to like change the tone, but this changes the tone to something a little bit more sad. And if you want to find a happy crab on the beach, you don't want it to get sad. You want it to get happier somehow. Yeah, that's not going to work. How about instead of doing that, we just do like basic chords and we switch instruments. I kind of want to call this song Beach Vibes, because then I can put vibraphones in it and not feel guilty about bad puns. Plus, none of y'all gave me suggestions, so that's really on you. So, let's grab Sorry that I'm going a little slow today. I'm very warm. I'm looking for contact. Contact starts with K. There we go. Oh my god. None of these really sound like vibraphones. I find that to be unsatisfactory. I don't know where I'm going with this. Especially under the drum loop. This is so dumb. Oh, wait. This is what I get for locking in a... No, the footsteps stop because you're talking to a crab. I don't know why I'm saying like crab every time, but I have to apparently. Oops. Let's go with that. Oops. So it's kind of... Okay, so I'm actually just going to create another instrument for this because I want to make a lot of changes to how this sounds, and I'm doing this manually because I want some of these to be off. That's a little loud. You know, I do these songs, and sometimes I feel like, you know, well, I did this really cool dance track like 3 weeks ago. Now I'm doing this derpy little happy beach song, and it's like, I can't think about it like that. It's not fair to think about it like that, because each song is its own treasure. No, each song is different, and it's like it's not fair to judge one against the other one. Some people might like this better than the Night Hunt Through New York. As much as I like that one, it was definitely a very specific genre, and I feel that, you know, if you like that, that's good, but you might not like that, and I really want to make music for everyone, and that's, you know, that's what it says on my Patreon. It says music for everyone, and I want to stay true to that, and above and beyond that, and this is partially me just justifying why I'm making this song and not switching to something more upbeat, because I had a very different plan in mind when I started this. It's just, you know, I might add another layer to the onomatone, just because of how take care, Deacon. I'm glad you had a good time. Because sometimes I worry that I'm doing this, and like, it's just like, what are you doing, Ben? You're supposed to make the dank memes and the dubsteps. That's how you get the. That's how you get the viewers, right? But, you know. So, what I wanted to do now no, that's not right. What would it be? Gotta breathe sometime, man. But yeah, that crab's got it figured out. Well, I guess the song's like technically finished, but there's a lot of time left. So let's work on making this a little bit better. There's a lot of layers we can add, and I think that's going to be the fun part of this, is now that we have kind of the base set up, we can work on adding a bunch of layers and trying to make this sound pretty cool. Additionally, if you guys had suggestions on things to add, whether normal or crazy, I'd love to hear them. And the 1 hour track challenge. Yeah, those are fun too, but sometimes I feel like you don't get as much time as you want. Oh, I was gonna add a shaker. my my Andrew Huang approved shaker, which is a box of couscous. It works the best. I actually do have an egg shaker somewhere too, which is also pretty cool. But I like using the couscous because it's just weird. Hello, awesome face. That should be good. So as always, this is offset by a little bit. I think I figured out why it's offset, which annoys me. It's that what I hear. No, that shouldn't be right though, because this goes directly into here. So what I hear coming out of the audio, I don't know why there's such a delay, but there's a delay and it drives me bonkers. It drives me bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Yeah, so let's just get this a little bit better lined up. And really, I guess I could try going like that. Some of these are a little off. Cool. And it'll be nice to have this like on a kind of an offset loop, because that way it doesn't get as noticeable that it's a loop, because it's not in line. How you doing, awesome face? Yeah. Get that cymbal roll. Just a little one. I mean, if we really wanted to do like the crab with the sad backstory, I could get my I'm gonna have to do that now that I thought of it. Just a second. Okay. I'm gonna have to get my ooh, these don't go in here. Grouping in Ableton really sucks. There. There we go. Doesn't really matter where it is in there. I'm gonna have to put it in place anyway. Oops, I said record, please. Thank you. There's something else in here that I was thinking of. Way on the bottom. I actually am bleeding. That's clipping. Okay. There's something sharp in my box, apparently. And it poked my finger and now I'm bleeding. Obviously, that's very loud. So I can take that and do like a automation for panning and go like this. I wanted to move that. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go like this. Have a little bit more rhythmic stuff. That's weird. Did that get cut off? That must have gotten cut off. Yeah, okay. This seems a little early too because of the recording. There we go. Synth solo and then a kazoo. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the kazoo. That's not a bad idea. Oh. This is what poked me. I have a circuit board in there. Double battery, no. That's actually the first sound card I ever owned. I bought it back in like 1999, and I feel bad getting rid of it. It's crazy. Like, so let me go to full screen. I got plenty of time. We can chat. So this is a Sound Blaster 16. You can see by the, whoops, yeah, it's right here. So this is a Sound Blaster 16. I think that means 16 megabits. It has a bunch of line in, a bunch of line outs, and it actually, whoops, oh, it's busted. One of the capacitors fell off. And it actually has, this is the card that jammed me. This actually has a plug in the back to go on. Oh yeah, parts of the plastic are falling off. I must have hit it hard. But that actually connects right here. So this is like an expansion chip for it. It's a bunch of like rolling stuff. I think that it's like MIDI waveform data, or sound fonts. That's the word. I think they're MIDI sound fonts. But yeah, these are all probably like 4 megabyte chips or something, because you know that was high quality back then. But yeah, this was the first sound card that I ever bought. I just can't, I can't throw it away. But yeah, this whole thing is massive. Like, it's as big as video cards are now. And one of these days would be like the super slim thing you just kind of plunk into the back. I wish it had like a date or something on it, but it really doesn't. Just says like Creative Labs, Sound Blaster 16. Quality control was done by number 2. So good on him. I definitely got a lot of use out of it, but yeah, there's no date on it, unfortunately. It's busted though. Like, I picked it up and like these little plastic guys keep falling off. It doesn't help that I'm keeping it in a box with a bunch of other shit. So with the kazoo, I can't have my headphones on because I don't know what it sounds like, because you can figure out the data from some of the chips. Yeah, it's Sound Blaster 16. Yeah, that looks like the guy. June 1992. Yeah, I definitely didn't own it back in 92, but things progressed so much slower back then. Yeah. CD-ROM support, that was a big deal back then. Wave effects, those are those, yeah. It's good stuff. And I started writing music back in 1996, 97, somewhere in that area, back in high school. It's gonna sound so dumb. 2019, yep. That's when I started. Found another piece of the sound card. Get out of here. Actually, double battery. Double A battery. I don't know how, I can't remember if you do a lot of music production or not. An opera solo. No, man, I can't sing. I've tried. I've done challenges where I have to sing, and I don't say I regret it, but the listeners might. Oh, okay. Well, the cool thing, and it doesn't... Turned out pretty good, actually. What happens if we bring it up an octave? Whoops. kind of like a almost like an Oriental style feel. Yeah, Valhalla Shimmer. I could try that on this. Valhalla, like the shimmer especially, is like one of those things that pack of ancient mods. Oh man. No, and I have that problem with room. I put Valhalla room on everything. But what I was talking about initially is if you have like native instruments complete, if you have guitar rig plus a kazoo is actually bonkers cool. It doesn't always work, but if you just grab like a random one. Yes, this is Ableton. Contact is cool. There's definitely some effects you can run through there too. Okay, so initially what we were talking about was like having a happy crab or something, and like that crab was telling his story. And this actually works perfectly. So let me bring this up an octave and lower the volume a little bit. It's so dumb, I love it. Yeah, it definitely like takes a long time to save up. There's a sale going on right now for complete, but I think it's only for upgrades. So if you don't own it, you're still kind of out of luck. Which sucks, but yeah. Yeah, like getting into music is a very expensive hobby. There's no real way around it. Oh, Mini Moog. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I haven't even gotten into hardware yet. Like, I love hardware. Actually, since we've been doing a lot of recording. The one thing I've been using a lot lately are my little pocket operators. I love these guys. They're so much fun. So why not? Yeah. I mean, I'd love to get an OP1 or something like that, but I don't have $900 lying around. What instrument do I want? Okay, I think that'll work. Especially when you add a bunch of effects and stuff to it, it should be golden. Hello. Okay. I had a good idea there, but it kind of... I lost my thread. Oh, they're so fun. Jeez. AA battery. I actually have a couple jam sessions on my YouTube channel with pocket operators. They are really, really fun to play with, especially when you have three. I want to do a 2-hour track challenge at some point with pocket operators, but I need to find a better camera setup because literally the entire thing would be like a blank Ableton thing and me going like this for like an hour before I had like something that I can put into Ableton, and that's link me to the tubes. How about this? I'll give you guys an exclusive preview of the one that I am going to release probably in a day or two. It is the most recent pocket operator jam that I just finished. Oh, that's the edit page. That's not going to work for you. Sorry, just a second. There we go. That's the right one. Can I delete these? I don't think I can delete them. Whatever. Sorry about that. You won't be able to edit the page because you can't sign into my account, which makes sense. Whoops. It's just like go completely like IDM glitch out on it. Oh, Harris Muppet, welcome to the studio. Mufti. Harris Mufti, welcome to the studio. Thank you so much for the follow, man. As is tradition, I owe you a little bit of piano. Let me get my crap out of the way here. Thank you so much for the follow, Harris Mufti. Don't care. You still get one. That's how it works. Chords. A little bit. I know like 4 good chord progressions that I kind of just iterate over and over on. Like, you've probably heard that before. And then instead of going back to 1, you can do the deceptive cadence, which is going from 5 to 6. And then you're basically in the harmonic... Is it harmonic minor or parallel minor? I think it's the harmonic minor. And then... And then I just like to end on this chord because it's really pretty. So it's like a C major 9 or C major, yeah, C major 9. I am using an Akai, what is it? MPK 249. This is an Akai MPK 249. It's not easy to see, but that is what I use. I like it. Oops. Let's reorient this. Got all kind of messed up. Oh, the plugin. I am using the Giant. The Giant is a contact library. I love it. It's my favorite piano that I've used so far. I used to use one that was called the Emotional Piano, I think, which I actually really liked as well. But it felt a little soft at times, and the thing I like about the Giant is it just gets flippin' huge, and it's cool like that. So let's. It seems off. Ugh, probably not. No, my studio's small. Kind of want like a crash right there. Yeah, something simple. Needs its own channel though, and it needs to be quieter. Not yet, AA. I have a day job, like most adults. I do a lot of this, though. Like, this is definitely my hobby that I'm trying to get into my day job. I do a lot of music for video games, which is a fun little thing to do too. My day job is an application developer. I make dashboards. I work for a bank, and since there's so many transactions that happen throughout the bank through so many different systems, JJ, it's because nobody pays me for the music that I make. Since there's so many transactions happening through so many different systems, I write software that basically allocates all of those transactions onto a dashboard and just kind of displays the flow of information throughout that dashboard. It's not very exciting, but it's kind of fun to do because it requires getting your fingers in a lot of different systems. AA battery, I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering splendor. If you go to abstractionmusic.com, that has all of the soundtracks that I've done. The most recent one is for the Pixel Minute Games Volume 2, which is a chiptune thing. Spellcasting OST was a lot of fun. That one's kind of Harry Potter-ish. There's more chiptunes in the Pixel Minute Games Volume 1. The Unearth Initiative is kind of like a fun, bouncy thing. The Stadtgeist soundtrack is actually a short story. And then the Maker's Eden, this is the last one. I'm not trying to advertise myself here. The Maker's Eden is like a jazzy, noir, dark electronic kind of sound. It's really fun. So yeah, there's definitely a lot to check out if you wanted to give it a look. And then I do these 2-hour track challenges as kind of just, if somebody wants to use this in a game, they're more than welcome to. So. Well, I hope you like them, man. Yeah, Megvast. The next Call of Duty. That would be a sight to behold. Man, yeah, and the thing is, like, the crazy thing is, the pay for music in like Call of Duty and World of Warcraft and like the AAA games, the composers get paid. Well, traditionally, composers get paid by per minute of finished music, which is basically if I gave you a 2 minute long song that is finished and ready to use in your game, you would be paying me 2 minutes of finished music. For Call of Duty and World of Warcraft and the huge ones like that, those studios generally pay like $1,100 per minute of finished music, which is nowhere near what I charge. But if I was working with a AAA studio, I would. So yeah, it's like it can be lucrative if you can find the right job. It's just finding the right job. Like the market is so tough to break into, which is, you know, understandable. Yeah, and granted, AA batteries. Sometimes those minutes of complete, like those minutes of music like that take like a couple days or weeks to complete. So it's like it's not like you're rolling in the cash. Three-hour tracks. Yeah, that's the idea. What are the chords? I completely forgot the chords. Well, if you're making dark ambient, you know, that might get you by. So it's C major. Okay, let's try that again. That's too much reverb, too. I just want something kind of like bouncy in the background in this spot to help reinforce the chords, because that... Oh yeah, Kevin McLeod of Incompetech.com. He is awesome. Hello, also, hello, Fabulous Life Productions. I have no idea how Kevin has like 2,000 songs available. I've been doing this for like a year and a half, and I have like 100 something available. But granted. No, wait, no, it's 1.3, not 1.4. Let me try that again. I don't think I got those chords right. John, how you doing, man? Yeah, okay. I'll just go like that. I don't need the other one. Oh, because it goes... Okay, that's my problem. Challenge is going okay. I don't really have a specific theme this week. I just kind of wanted to do something chill, and this turned out to be excessively chill, which is okay. In this case, no, I did not. I actually started with this loop. And then I added this. And then I added this. then I added the drums. Oh, AA battery. They're so fun. I would highly, highly recommend that if you get more than one, okay, if you buy one, buy the arcade. The arcade has everything you need to make a jam. If you buy two, I would get the arcade and the sub. Fabulous. Yes, I am streaming on YouTube. If you get two, I would get the arcade and the sub, because the sub gives you so many more options for like rhythm and bass. And if you get three, I would do the robot, which is the third one that I have. So the arcade, sub, and robot are the three. Yeah. So I stream only on Twitch and YouTube right now. I used to stream on Mixer, but it just didn't work for me in the long run. I've been trying to get I think it's like Picasa TV or something, which is like an art stream thing that doesn't have a whole lot of representation when it comes to music, but I would love to get on there because it seems really cool. But for some reason, the restream doesn't connect to the chat, and if I can't chat with people, there's no point in me streaming at all. Picardo, thank you. I don't know why I said Picasa. I think that's like a drawing program. Excuse me. So yeah, I need to get Picardo working. I need to basically just go to Restream's Discord and be like, "Yo, what up with this?" and so forth, because I'm super street. Okay, so these need to be a little louder. And then... Oh, I'm Hood. From like neighborhood, which means okay. So and then what I can do is I can automate this to like totally crank up the jam, pump it up, keep it pumping, something like that. I can't remember those words. Ah, oh, I'm too old. Okay, so I want those to last a little bit longer, though. What are you talking about? I'm the coolest person you know. No, I know that's not true. Okay, so we got that done, and we got a sweet little synth solo. I love all these layers, and like being able to spend so much time at the end to do all this stuff is something I really love to do, and something I don't really have a lot of opportunities to do, honestly. So I'm thinking, like with this, I just want to create like a simple arpeggio, and just kind of bounce it around a little bit. But yeah, if you have any questions about pocket operators, let me know. Because I love talking about music, man. It's loud, but that'll be good. I think I just bought mine I think I bought mine like from Guitar Center. Some of them are kind of hard to find. Like you can try to pick them up on Amazon, but it's probably easier to go to like Guitar Center or like a music store near you and check that. Yeah, pawn shops too. Like the guys are, I mean, the operators are pretty sturdy. So even if you can find one used, even if it's a little banged up, it should be okay still. At least I found them to be sturdy. Hey, if you find one of those, let me know. I'd be happy to go in and on you with that one, and you know. Yep, exactly. I can get it on weekdays, and you can have the weekends, and then we'll just time share it out. It'll be fine. Dang it! What if I want it on Sunday? I mean, I can just keep adding layers. I've got like 8 minutes left. So we've got here. Oh, that sounds super cool. Battery. Like, I love that idea. I really love that idea. I mean, there's always the danger that somebody would just wreck it, but, you know, I'm sure they have insurance and you have to, like, put out some kind of collateral to rent it. So... yeah, I would totally be down for that. That sounds awesome. Because I really want to get into hardware synthesizers and stuff, because I think doing jam sessions is super cool. But it's expensive as hell, man. Right, it's time. There we go. Cool. So that just goes like that. It's very simple. But it doesn't have to be complex because it's in the background. Look, Mum, no computer. I love it. There's like one more thing that I wanted to do. Oh, JJ, I have not set that up yet. Basically, that's next week. So, yeah, so I want... the idea is that I'm going to outsource audio from everybody who watches and listens. And that way, next week my plan is to basically take audio that everybody's given me and write a song with it. And I've done this before. It's super fun. It turns out really crazy and weird and dumb, and I love it. But I don't really know... how about this? Email audio clips to abstraction@abstractionmusic.com. I initially was trying to like set up a Google Drive where people could publicly... thumbs up, where people could just like upload audio into that, and I was running into like permission issues and weird stuff like that, and I didn't want people to upload like crazy things or use up all my Google space by uploading like 3 gigs of samples. John, I am. It just depends on my time. I'm like doing like 3 different collaborations right now. That one of them's been ongoing for like a year. But I'm totally down to collab with people. It's so much fun. Codis. There isn't a challenge today. It's just kind of jamming out. I'm just trying to get this last chord thing. I like these. Done a collab with a mate a year ago. Yeah, I'll try to check it once the stream's over. Yeah, John, do you have Twitter? Or, yeah, go to the Discord and send it there. Thank you, JJ. That's a great idea. And Codis, I'm doing well. Sorry, I don't know if I I don't know if I said that before. So I guess this song is mostly done. This turned out, considering how generally cheesy this song idea was, I think it turned out kind of cool. Let's listen to it all the way through. I still have to do like mixing and mastering on it, but that doesn't take too long. Probably Cool Links or Art Zone. It's your song, so Art Zone works. Remember, that's a kazoo. Double A, so was I. Something similar to that anyway. Just like a totally like dapper crab. Oh yeah, I love how the pocket operator sounds inside a mix. And there's no effects on it or anything, it's just like the raw sound. Yeah, okay, this needs to go out to here. Cool, we're done. Oh, we're not done. We have to, we have to do the super simple mastering. If anybody is not familiar with my mastering chain, it is 3 items. It is an EQ8, which usually I just kind of boost up the lows and highs a little bit and duck out the mids. And then I do the same thing with a little bit of light compression. Although really with this song, I don't want the lows as much. And then I just kind of do a glue compressor to bring it all together and bring up the volume. Thanks. This one turned out fun. Thumbs up. I like this song, actually. It took me an hour and a half to get into this song, but I'm really into this song now. I really like it. Well, I think we are good here. I am going to... I mean, please stick around and hang out for a little bit. I'm going to keep streaming for probably another half hour, 45 minutes. Just kind of export this and get it prepped for distribution to the Patreon and other places. And seriously, if you guys have questions about one of the tracks I made in FL Studio, which also includes the chimes. Nice. By chimes, do you mean... for Call of Duty, by chimes, do you mean like the descending things, or do you mean the vibes that I put in here? Let me finish this. Do you mean these guys? Oh, not those guys. These guys. Is that the chimes you mean? Because, yeah. I like those chimes too. Where is the loop point in this song? That is the question. I think that really you could loop the entire thing right here. So those chimes I actually recorded myself because I have a pair. That was very loud. I apologize. But I don't use it terribly often, but it was a gift given to me, and I like to bring them out once in a while because they're so much fun. And then I got the kazoo. And this was given to me. This was given to me by my parents. For like National Kazoo Day or something. It's like March. They like mailed us, my wife and I, like 4 kazoos. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? And then it was a 2-hour track challenge, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. Let's make some weird ass noises. I think that it'll loop fine right here. Yeah, I mean, that's like a really good loop point right there, and it gets everything. Now, with the loops, I turn off the ambient noise because if this is used in like a podcast or a video game or something like that, I don't want to get in the way of the sound designer. Oops. Try that again as a loop. Export. There we go. Yeah, so that's just I've received a couple thoughts from people regarding that, where it's just like, well, I'm trying to use this in a game or in a podcast or something, and the background noise really isn't reflecting like the tone of the game or the podcast. So it's like, okay, well, all the loops, I'll just remove the sounds and just leave the melodies and the music, the rhythm and the rhyme. Cool. So basically what I do after streams, like this month and August are special cases because usually I have something going on Wednesdays, like directly after the stream, but that does not happen this month in August. So I have a little bit of time to stream after the 2-hour track challenge is done. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go through in a game about volcanoes. Although if you had a game about volcanoes, I don't know if you would use this song, but who am I to judge? So basically what I do is I just I go through the process of exporting these out, making sure this is a perfect loop. That's an important part. Ableton is like 90% accurate on making perfect loops, but sometimes they really goof it up. Okay, yeah, we're good there. So I export as WAV and I export as OGG because an MP3 file is not perfectly loopable. Food for thought. And I need to save that with the metadata correct. There we go. And then I do that with this guy. I crop this down. Although in this case, there really is no need to crop any of this down. It's well cropped. Kitty, stop fighting. And then I basically just set these up and ship them off to my Patreon patrons. And again, I guess this is as good a time as any for a little self-promotion. But if you want to join my Patreon, you are able to download this song right after the stream. And you can get all of the other songs that I have made during the 2-hour track challenge, which is getting up there. I think this is song 79. This might be song 80. Maybe it's not that many. It can't be that many. That seems like way too many. 78. So this is 79. So, yeah, you'll get all 80 of these, and then there's a couple special albums and stuff that are exclusive to Patreon patrons. And $1 a month is all you need to get all this fantastic. And wait, there's more. No, it's like, yeah, whatever. We were talking earlier about trying to make a living off music, and I'm really trying to focus on Patreon because I think that's really the way to go in the long term. Because like surviving off album sales is scary. Like I used to work as a freelancer. Oops. I used to work as a freelancer for graphic design, and it was terrifying. Like you're either swamped in work and working like 80 hours a week, or you're scrambling to find work because you need to pay rent. And neither of those outcomes are really what I want in life. I could delete all these. So it's like one of those things where, hey, Jank, how you doing? Do you want to hear the song? I'll play it in the background. Hope you're doing well, Jank. So, yeah, like I was saying, like I really kind of want to focus on the Patreon stuff, but I know that it's like it's really up in the air, and it's hard to get that hook in. But once you get it in there, it's a lot easier to like grow as an artist because you have so much more freedom financially. You're not like tied to album sales, which can be very sporadic. So it's so silly. This is how I get my SoundCloud thing. Sure, that works. It's not beachy enough. I'll just go with beach. Perfect. For all I know, I've used this image before. I really wish that they would have some kind of like chill genre. Crab. I would love to use that crab image, but for some reason, okay, I'll totally use that crab image. Awesome idea. Let's listen again. I don't know why I have to do it this way. It's the stupidest thing in the world, but this is the last time I'll listen to it, and then we'll move on to other songs. Crap. Where'd it go? Where did it? Photoshop can be a big old pile of butts sometimes. I think sometimes I close it before it actually finishes saving. Oh, it's saved in the Patreon cards. There you go. So that has to change, but it's weird that it doesn't show that I'm live right now. Whatever. Yeah, so I upload these to the Patreon server. Oh yeah, and I have to make a music video for this too. There's actually a lot of things that go on after I finish the 2-hour track challenge that usually take a good another hour to 2 hours, depending on how complex I want to make it. As much as I love hit films, sometimes it's the you get that if you're an artist, you'd be like, well, the violent nature of the video game juxtaposes the very soothing and sonorous sounds of the beach, as well as the jazz influence. No. See, really, if you were smart enough to understand exactly what happened here, you would really appreciate that. Patreon changed their logo, so I can't really use that anymore. Well, I can, but I don't wanna. Import no, import image sequence. Import image sequence. School project, video game violence. We just put technically thrash metal music. It was deep, like you don't even know. Yeah. Yeah, it's like there's a limit to that stuff. But, you know. Okay, so does this crop off? That does crop off. So let's bring it up a little bit. See, it's just too high up now. I'm going to bring it down, but then it's like cropped off at the bottom. That's an interesting conundrum. Is it, though? Yeah. Well, and that's, I mean, that's the problem with art. It's all subjective. It could be whatever you want it to be. Everything is art. It just depends on how you how you interpret it. So 38.3%. Okay. Controls transform 38.3%. That goes. Why is that not the same size? Good enough. I'll make a better version of this later. Oh wait, no, because that's not the end of it. Son of a bitch. 38.3. There we go. Bring it up and over. This is like the least elegant way of doing this. Which is why I guess I'm doing it this way. I should just really look up the values and type them in. 0, negative 414.3, negative 414.3, and 0. Well, how about that? Now it works. Actually, if I do that and then I put in 1920, not 1980, Ben. If I put in my like address under that, it would be patreon.com/Ben_Burns. That is not the font that I need to use anymore because that looks like butts. I think I did Gothic bold. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, no worries. I'll be here. I know the timbre of this episode has changed because, yeah, that's just how it goes. Yeah, like the challenge is done, which is awesome. Now it's just all the administrative stuff that I do, and I figure I can do that on stream because honestly, if people want to talk, if people want to like chat about things or whatever, I would love to hear what you have to say because honestly, I do this for the friends, which may or may not be sad. Who knows? So then I can like take this and I can slide it down and mask out that out. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making a new template for these, because it needs a new template. So position, I'm going to make it like 4 frames long, and then just go blorp. And then another couple frames after that, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to scoot this over a little bit so it's centered again. And then ease out. No, this would be ease in. There we go. There we go. So we have the new Patreon thing, and then this will just fade in. Zero to 100. Although honestly, this doesn't even have to be 100. This could be like 75 and probably be good. Yeah, cool. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll save this as the new template. And then let's get back to work on this. And usually what I do with these is I put a little bit more effort than the SoundCloud thing. I go through the pictures that I've taken in the past, because why not? And a long time ago, my family went on a trip to Cancun. If you want to see a picture of me, what was this, 04? What, 13 years ago? I think there's a picture of me in here somewhere. Yeah, I look like a super cool dude. Oh boy. Oh God, really? What is happening here? No, Ben, you're a bad person. But yeah, just grab a picture. Toss it in there on the bottom. I think I actually used this picture before. Yeah, I totally used this picture before for the Oceanside Crimes song. I don't think I used this one, though. Actually, I think I did use this one. I don't care. Honestly. Oh, let's get some background music. I know this isn't really the 2-hour track challenge anymore. That part of the thing is done. But I don't think I'll be streaming a whole lot longer. Is this playing? There we go. Yeah, no, I did totally use that one before. I don't want to reuse a picture. Oh, that's a nice one. And then usually what I do is I take the WAV file, dump it in here, and then that's 2 minutes and 36 seconds long, so we go 2 minutes, 37 seconds, and then we just need to find some cool way to showcase the audio a bit. Coffee. I'm not a big fan of coffee, to be honest. Okay, Okay, well, I guess that music was short-lived because now we have to listen to this. Honestly, yeah, for some reason it just doesn't gel with me. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that fundamentally I'm a broken person. Yeah, I kind of like that better because the Patreon without the Patreon logo, I am not addicted to caffeine. That's how I stay awake. I don't drink a whole lot of pop. This has actually been a super hipster LaCroix, which is helping me not get addicted to pop, because otherwise I would be. Actually, I'm kind of feeling just something really simple this time, so I'm going to add a new layer. Yeah, no, I used to drink a ton. I don't really smoke that much, no. It's like once a month, if that. Especially lately, I've been so stressed out. I don't really think about it even. And it's mostly socially, which we haven't had a whole lot of social stuff lately. It's just how it is. I don't mind it. It actually, for a very long time, it affected me very adversely. It gave me a monster headache. Whatever. As far as pop, sody pop, I don't really drink it. I used to drink like, oh, why is it embarrassing? I don't care. I used to drink a ton of pop, like 2 cans a day or more, kind of drinking. And I realized that was very bad for me. And I stopped, and it was very, very, very difficult to stop. Like, caffeine addiction is no joke. And it was tough, but I had, after like, try not to drink soda unless it's mixed with alcohol. Yeah, I don't blame you there. Although I don't really drink a whole lot either. I'm a very straight edge is the wrong word, because that implies that I try to like push it on other people. I just don't care about that kind of stuff that much. And like, if you do, or if you do, it's like, I don't care. You do what you do, but it's like, for me, it just doesn't. Yeah, and I drink like maybe once a month, teetotaler. Yeah, that's me. The other thing I can do with this to make it a little bit more interesting is I could take this and mask out this edge here. And so now if I turn this off, all we have is that. So what I can do is I can do a ripple effect. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Caustics. Waves. Distort waves. That's probably what I want. Yeah, okay. So we want the amplitude way down, the frequency kind of way up, and then the angle's kind of weird. And then the speed. Lately, music was just kind of taken over. Yeah, man. Like, creativity's my drug, bro. No, I know how it goes, though. Yeah, I might be doing my Saturday stream on Friday, and in which case, which face was that, like, bro? In which case, I might have a beverage or two. I am so close to finishing the 100 levels for Color Jumper. I have 6 levels left, and I actually have somewhere on my messy ass desk, I actually have like the designs written out for those levels too. Yeah, so I have all of the designs written out for the final 6 levels of Color Jumper. I just need to sit down and actually do it. And then the game will be functionally complete, and I need to work on the bonus levels and the boss fight. Oh, wait, not functionally complete until I finish the boss fight. But you know what I mean. Color Jumper is a platformer style game where basically your rotation determines how you interact with the levels, with the world. I thought there was, yeah, there's a trailer here. That's what I was looking for. So, traditional platforming. So, traditional platforming, like you know and love, except for every time you jump, you rotate, and if you are not facing the correct direction, you fall through. So, yeah. And there was actually a very recent, I think last weekend, I did do the music, yes. Last weekend, I did a lot of design for Color Jumper. I did like 2 levels, and I fixed a bunch of other stuff. And I did a full playthrough.
Hey guys, I'm Carly
shut
Kloss,
up.
and
No.
I just created my own...
Go away. Yeah. So honestly, I'm pretty happy with this. It's simple, but so is the song. So I think that works really well. Yeah, I think I'm actually kind of good at that. It doesn't matter whether or not she is. Like, that's not the point. So let me just skip ahead. Oh, they're not necessarily... Yeah. So yeah, the levels get pretty complicated later on. But it's... I found out how to cheese that level. I need to fix that one. There's a lot of levels I still need to fix too. But overall, it's almost done. And yeah, so things are going well. So I'm gonna export this. Go to export, beach vibes. Start exporting. Hopefully I won't lose too many frames doing that. I don't think I will, but you never know. Thanks, AA. Yeah. If you do, send me some tweets if you're on Twitter at Ben_Burns, and let me know what you think of it. And if you have any thoughts, like the demo is pretty old on the cloud. The demo is pretty old. Yeah. At Ben_Burns. Oh yeah. It's Twitch delay. Yeah, send me your feedback. Like, I'm totally down with feedback. The demo is fairly old, so there's definitely some improvements. But if you offer a suggestion for something I've already fixed, that's great. And if you offer a suggestion for something that hasn't been fixed, that's also great. So, you know, whatever works there. So that's rendering. That's all taken care of. I can close this down. I think that we're basically good to go here. I can't really upload anything without losing frames, and I can't post this without getting the YouTube video of this stream recording, so I'm kind of stuck. So I think that this stream is going to come to a close. Guys, thank you. Oh my God, I'm so hot. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. It's been a ton of fun. Like I said, if I do a stream, you got stuck on level 22. Yeah, some of those levels are pretty brutal in the demo. Like I've definitely made them a little bit easier. The difficulty curve isn't as harsh as it is in the demo. But, you know, you only have 30 levels in the demo, so I gotta throw in the hard ones to be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. which I don't, but whatever. So this has been a ton of fun. Like I said, if I do stream, it will probably be on Friday instead of Saturday. I have a busy weekend, and there's just a lot to do. If you look at my dashboard for Trello, I can put this off the list. I put in 3 hours here. Yeah, so I have a lot more stuff to do this week. I have an extended play episode to finish. I have a collaboration, a couple songs to finish, and then I want to record a video on creating a perfect loop, either in Audacity or exporting it and just to test how it works. I have this series in mind about audio basics, just very, very simple things. Like I want to talk about reverb and delay and EQ and like how all of those work functionally within a song. And there's just a lot to talk about there, but I think that's a series that I think a lot of people will like. There's that content out there already, but it's usually kind of dispersed and hard to understand sometimes, and I feel like I'm good at educating people. Anyway, I'm rambling on. So if you want to swing by, I'll be back on Friday. Double A, yes, I do. I would love to talk to you about sound design. If you wanted to hit me up on Twitter after you beat my game, we can talk about that. That'd be mostly fun, mostly useful. Hello, how are you doing? And Fabulous Life Productions. It was nice seeing you too. I think you are the first time on this stream. I can't remember if I've seen your name before or not. Yeah, so that is me for today, guys. It's been a ton of fun. We made a cool song, and yeah, that's all I got. Until next time, you guys have a good rest of the week, and I don't know, I need to think of a good sign-off. I don't have one. Your first time. Well, fabulous. It was fabulous to meet you. Ba-dum-cha. So, yeah, that's all I got. You guys have a great rest of the day. Take it easy yourself. And take care. Bye. Good night and Godspeed. No, I don't know about that one. Good night and Godspeed. I've been listening to a lot of YouTube stuff lately, and Catherine of Sky is always like, take care of yourself and each other, which is very nice, but I don't think that really fits my vibe generally, so I need to figure something out. I ended this stream and I'm still rambling. Guys, see you later. Bye.